100,000 stories have filled my head as I look for the answers in what I've read. Secretly waiting for my life to change. And with this transformation, something strange. Now my world is bigger than I know. I'm losing all control. I never thought I'd make it. Now I know this world's been faster than you know. And I'd give anything to show what I'm trying for, just what I'm fighting for. This world's been faster than you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to MLP-MSP. This time, we're doing it 2015 style, and this time, I'm getting here about 18 hours later than I did last year. Now, this year, I have a job. Last year, when I got out here, I didn't. Until about 6 or 7 hours later, I got a call from where I work now, saying they were ready for me to start. So, last year was a very good year for me. Another wild ride. Back here in Minnesota, Minneapolis, loved this convention last year. However, that's if I get there, it'll be good. I'm having a bit of a problem. My phone is a piece of shit. One of the worst possible things that could happen in this scenario is if my phone weren't to work at all, right? You know, considering that I'm here in Minnesota, I would have no contact with anybody. No one would know where I would be in the airport. A few people know when to pick me up, or I should say when I land. And you'd think that would be a problem. Well, for some reason, since I turned my phone back on after the flight, it will not connect to anything. Like, I cannot get it to connect to service. I've turned it off. I've reset it. I'm doing it one more time. And if it doesn't work, I'm going to be up a creek. In fact, we might just do the whole weekend here in the airport. Luckily, I'm able to call, so that's something that is probably going to come in handy. But who calls nowadays? No one uses phones to call. So far, so good. I am back to having coverage. Now I'm just waiting for my phone to load. So give it another week and a half, and I'll be able to get out of here. Let's see how cold it is. If only I could read English. Thank you. If I'm not able to get a hold of anybody, I might just have to call upon the Brony Brethren. It's not as cold as I expected it to be. I guess it's been raining for a good majority of the day. Today's Thursday, by the way. The convention starts tomorrow. Nice and early. Saber's already sleeping. He's sleeping. I landed. He's sleeping. God, now you see where his priorities are. Got it again. Thing keeps creeping closer and closer. I'm gonna fight back. I will. I'm gonna kick it. So, it sounds like Mr. Jeremy is going to be my savior here today. It makes sense, because he is Jeremiah, the pastor. So essentially the breakdown of everything is, when I set everything up with MSP, flights and everything, not once did we discuss the pickup situation. Because I'm pretty sure all parties assumed that I wouldn't have an issue getting a ride. Well, as it turns out, there's only a limited set of wheels out there. And among those wheels, people are either drinking or having a good time eating pizza. Jay. What's funny? All right, so this will crack you up. So the way I guess they do the cleaning up over here is they have a guy with like a leaf blower that blows all the trash into the street, and they tell you, as in me, they're like, keep moving, move out of the way, move, go. Well, the damn thing's coming for me. I'm running out of real estate here. I don't know who I'm more afraid of, the street cleaner or the leaf blower. Ah, I'm gonna hide. Ah, shit. So, I found a nice little spot to hide in, and the guy whistles at me again and tells me to move. I'm not kidding when I say there's no more sidewalk to go. I hope he whistles at me again, just so I can look at him like the idiot he's being. Yes? I'm gonna wait inside, because I don't want to catch the dumb. I'm gonna stop the next car that comes on. Hey! I gotta get out of here, guys. Jeremy!
You know, if you're in the road, you're gonna get run over.
What luck? Here comes a car. Look who I found. Look who I found. He will be stopped this time. Draft, what are you doing this weekend?
I am trying really hard to attend this convention.
You're trying. Are
That
you?
sounds like he's saying that he's trying really hard to do nothing.
You're trying to attend the convention. Does that mean that you're not going to be like allowed in because Mike Bernstein's not going to let Final Draft in?
You know, look, as both Mike Bernstein and Final Draft,
So you can speak for both.
I can speak
Yeah.
for both parties. I've negotiated between the two.
Okay.
They actually have agreed upon a 50-foot restraining order radius.
Really?
You know, they're going to keep themselves apart.
That's going to be kind of hard though, because some of these. I mean, go on.
Well, you know, the nice thing about these badges is they very naturally flip in the course of the day. You've seen this at other conventions. I'm sure.
I have.
You know, so if you see this is likely Mike Bernstein.
Right. They've done studies on this.
Yeah, if you see this is Final Draft. And if you see this, run. It's chaos. Jesus. Cats and dogs.
Even when you showed it to me right there, I kind of felt that.
Did you feel that chill?
Yeah.
It
Don't do it. Do it.
No, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be really good.
Yeah.
We got a lot of shenanigans planned.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a lot of fun stuff. Like a guest.
None of the shenanigans involve myself, I'm sure.
You know, I need to talk to you about that.
Oh.
We didn't just get you out here for nothing.
So
You just got drafted.
it never does end. One of my favorite parts of a convention, funny enough, is the night before it happens.
Yeah.
And for you, it's a big night. I mean, essentially tomorrow we kick it off.
You know, the trick with it is that all of the staff have been working for months on this. So really, we're just kind of seeing things play out as we've been planning and overthinking for the past several months. Of course, little things always come up.
Right.
You know, you do what you can and you schmooze with whoever you have time to schmooze with. You try to retain what sanity you can. Now, you know, what's going to happen is come Monday, I'm just going to be still mid-sentence. I'm just going to stop and just fall to shambles on the floor.
Yeah.
Just start
Pick you up piece by piece.
emotionally. I'll be in a fetal position.
Is that now this, as far as your role with MSP, we know it last year. Now this year, if I'm correct, bigger role for you?
Well, actually,
same role.
Last year and this year, convention chair, one of the two. The other convention chair is a guy named Chase Hedges. And so, yeah, worked with Chase really well last year. Working with him again this year has been going great. You know, but the difference this year is that we actually got a lot more staff. So
Right.
I think things will run even smoother. And last year was a fairly smooth convention. So
Sweet. Well,
yeah, it's gonna be
looking
fun.
forward to it.
It's gonna be fun.
It's the final countdown. 11 o'clock is when you're waking us all up. Uh-oh. Don't do it.
Actually, it's going to be Saber waking you up because he's going to be talking in his sleep.
Damn you, Saber. Paleo knows this very well. We need to set up cameras around the room for when Saber gets up and starts tackling and beating us up. I'm so excited to be back. This was a huge convention for me last year, kind of on a personal reason. Just real quick, is because I essentially got hired for my job while I was here. So.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning that.
Yeah. So now I'm like, 1 year anniversary. See you guys later.
See, life, like the middle of the Mall of America, is a roller coaster.
Now that was actually kind of cute. I'm not going to be busy. You're not going to be busy. But you're going to be busy.
I'm gonna be busy.
He's going to be busy. You're vending.
Yeah, I'm vending.
Just like last time.
I'm vending.
Like, yeah. You're just playing soccer.
I'm head of VIP.
That's busy.
I have to watch M.A. Larson. He's
Oh,
like
God.
a little kid.
He's worse than a little kid. He's like a little
he's a
kid,
little
but
kid
with like a will to
alcohol.
do bad things. Yeah.
Yeah, a will to do bad things and alcohol.
Oh my God. I do feel bad for you. Paleo loves me, but where's Saber?
He's sleeping. He said he was up for 24 hours, but I've been up longer. I've been up since 1 a.m. last night
Why?
because I couldn't sleep. I
Oh.
only slept for like.
Because you were excited?
Yes, I was excited.
Good. Now, Saber says he's been up for 24 hours. However, I don't think that's true. Why would he have been up 24 hours ago?
He's been up since 4 a.m.
Yeah, that's not 24 hours.
Yeah. Well, it's almost 24 hours.
Almost.
Yeah.
Dude, at BabsCon, he slept for 14 hours and then he was still falling asleep during the concert. So I don't want to hear none of this 24-hour junk. We're going to call it a night. We're going to do the wrap-up. We're going to hear Ultimate Sweetie Belle. And then we're just going to, like, scare the shit out of Saber.
Wait, you play Loyalty after it's all done, right?
Yeah. Sometimes it's an opener. I'm excited to find out what
Ultimate Sweetie Belle's like a 5-year-old, no, not 5, 3-year-old song now.
Tonight is done.
Yes.
Thursday night is finished. Day 1 of MLP-MSP starts next.